Welcome to Design Center Solid Edge 2026, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Staples, Vice President of R&D for Mainstream Engineering at Siemens, and I'm excited to walk you through what's new in this year's release. Solid Edge 2026 is all about bringing performance and flexibility together. Whether you're working on the desktop, in the cloud, or somewhere in between, this release helps you design smarter, faster, and better. One of the first things you may notice is a new name. Solid Edge is now Design Center Solid Edge. Early in 2025, we announced the introduction of the Design Center Suite, which includes both NX and Solid Edge. And with new releases of products within the suite, you'll see us adding Design Center to the individual product to emphasize that they are part of a unified, comprehensive design suite, all backed by Siemens' industry-leading Parasolid kernel. This release is packed with enhancements that embody that mission. AI-powered tools that accelerate design, major enhancements to part modeling and sheet metal, and new ways to work with large assemblies more efficiently. Design Center Solid Edge 2026 gives you the performance, flexibility, and freedom to design smarter, faster, better. This year's release is full of new features, and let me point out a few of my favorites. First, Design Center X Solid Edge unlocks browser, desktop, and hybrid workflows, enabling seamless integration with our other SaaS-based products from Siemens, and allowing work from anywhere, unmatched by incumbent solutions focused only on desktop or limited cloud features. Many of our customers have already switched to Design Center X Solid Edge. If you haven't, now is a great time to consider upgrading to X. Magnetic Snap Assembly brings AI-driven speed to your workflows, automatically snapping and constraining parts in seconds, making building assemblies faster, smarter, and up to 9 times more efficient. Automatically create tabs and slots on sheet metal parts with the tab and slot command. It allows you to create perfectly matched interlocking components in seconds. Step in your design for a whole new perspective. With the new walkthrough command, you can navigate assemblies like you're really there, using your keyboard, mouse, or even an Xbox controller. And our new dark theme reduces eye strain, enhances focus on the design, and improves visual comfort, especially during extended work sessions or in low light conditions. As you can see, working in partnership with our customers, we've delivered over 500 customer-driven enhancements that reflect your real-world needs, helping you work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. With all these enhancements and new features, Solid Edge 2026 delivers real-world performance that keeps pace with how you work. Guilherme Rossi from agricultural equipment maker Siltomac put it perfectly. With each new release, Solid Edge becomes smarter, more connected, and more aligned with how we design. Here's their story.
My name is Mariana Rodrigues. I serve as Director of Operation of Siltomac, a Brazilian family-owned company. Siltomac is a pioneer in designing, developing, and manufacture equipments for livestock farmers. The new Solid Edge 2026 looks really fantastic. We like the improvements in speed and automation, like AI-powered assemble tools. Overall, it seems like a big step forward that can really help us be more productive and innovative. Working in a fast-changing market, being able to collaborate quickly and smoothly is key. With Design Center X Solid Edge in the cloud, our team can access the latest design anytime and anywhere. For us, saving time in assemble design is huge. Our equipment has thousands of parts. Putting them together takes a lot of effort. AI-driven magnetic snap can speed up assemble by several times. It means our engineers can finish design faster and start testing earlier. We can respond to customer needs and stay ahead of the competition.
Our demos used throughout this video will focus on Siltomac 25.7 RR feed mixer, which was designed using Solid Edge. It's built to make feeding smarter, delivering up to 98% uniform mixing to ensure every animal gets the same balanced meal, keeping herds healthier and farms more efficient. And with that, I would like to thank you once again for joining us, and I'll pass it to our dedicated team to show you more about Design Center Solid Edge 2026.
With Design Center X Solid Edge, we have seen how your design can adapt to where and how you work. This year's release takes it a step further by adding intelligence that adapts to the way you work. Artificial intelligence is now built right into the tools you use every day. It's about saving you time, cutting out extra clicks, and keeping your designs moving forward without any interruptions. For example, you will soon see how AI speeds up assemblies, snapping components into place and automatically detecting the right constraints so you don't have to. And when it comes to documentation, AI helps there too. The new automatic drawing tool takes care of the heavy lifting so you can spend less time setting up drawings and more time designing. But AI isn't just about automation, it's also about guidance. Inside Design Center X Solid Edge, the new AI Copilot is always available to answer questions, suggest tips, and guide you in real time. Need to know how to change a setting or try a new command? Just ask. Copilot helps you keep moving forward without breaking your flow. With AI in Solid Edge 2026, the goal is simple. Help you work smarter, not harder, whether you're building assemblies, creating drawings, or just looking for quick answers in the moment.
When you're managing big assemblies, every click counts. Design Center Solid Edge 2026 is all about saving you time, keeping things clear, and helping you design with confidence. Let's start with Magnetic Snap. This is one of those features you'll wonder how you lived without. Powered by AI, it automatically recognizes the right mates as you drag parts into place. In this example, we're missing an auger in its base. Instead of setting each constraint manually, we can just drag the edge of the base to the hole, and Design Center Solid Edge applies both a planar and an axial constraint in one move. Then we bring in the auger subassembly and snap it in the same way. It's faster, easier, and just feels more natural. We've also made display configurations more powerful, giving you multiple ways to show the same part or assembly without duplicating files. Here I've got 3 variations, one with just the sketch, one with an etch, and one with a decal. We can toggle elements on and off to build new configurations with just a few clicks, all without altering geometry. Exploded views are better too. You can now save them as display configurations. So once you build it, you can reuse it anywhere, whether that's for documentation, presentations, or just clearer communication with your team. It's a cleaner way to show how parts come together or come apart without having to redo the work each time. For this side panel, we'll switch the default configuration to the one with a decal. Part copy also gets an upgrade. Say we need a mirrored side panel. Instead of starting from scratch, we can copy the existing panel and bring along the coordinate systems, sketches, and reference planes. That gives us the context we need to place it exactly where it belongs. Then, using matched coordinate systems, we can snap it into place. And since the copy is associative, if the original changes, the mirrored one updates automatically. It saves a lot of rework and keeps everything aligned. All of these updates, magnetic snap, smarter display configurations, reusable exploded views, and enhanced part copy, are designed to take the friction out of assembly work. They free you up to focus less on clicking through constraints and file management, and more on designing with clarity and confidence. Of course, it's not just assemblies that are improved in Design Center Solid Edge 2026. Parts and sheet metal design have some great new features too. Things that cut out extra steps and make sure your designs are ready for manufacturing. First, expanded etching. You can now apply etches directly to bends and curved surfaces in both ordered and synchronous environments. Here, we'll add an etch to a bend face. The great thing is, if the model changes later, the etch updates automatically, so you keep precision without rework. Sheet metal flanges also get a big upgrade. When you create flanges across multiple edges, Solid Edge now handles trimming and mitering automatically. That means cleaner corners, less manual adjustment, and more consistent results. Here we've applied flanges to multiple edges at once. Notice how the system builds in the correct cutbacks automatically. Next, thin-walled components are easier than ever. With new wall thickness support and add material options, you can hollow out features in one step, with full control over wall thickness and thinning direction. The system even handles end caps and internal material removal automatically. What used to take multiple operations now happens in a single, seamless command. Continuing the theme, the new tab and slot command takes what was once a manual, time-consuming process and makes it automatic. Create perfectly matched interlocking components in seconds, whether working with single parts, multi-body parts, or assemblies. This intelligent automation enables precise alignment, supports temporary fixtures during welding, and simplifies manufacturing. It's precise, reliable, and a big time saver. All of these updates, etching on bends and curves, smarter flange trimming, easier thin wall creation, and automated tab and slot make part and sheet metal design more efficient and your designs more manufacturable. They reduce repetitive steps, improve accuracy, and give you the confidence to move from design to production faster.
Sometimes the best way to understand a design is to step inside it. Design isn't just about creating models, it's about being able to experience them. And with Design Center's Solid Edge 2026, you can step inside your assemblies in a whole new way. The new walkthrough command lets you navigate your design like you're really there. Think of it as a first-person view of your model. You can move around with keyboard, mouse, or even an Xbox controller, whichever feels more natural. It's like a video game, but only the world you're exploring is your own Solid Edge design. And because traditional tools make it tough to review large models up close, Walkthrough makes those design reviews and presentations feel more natural, immersive, and easy to share. But it's more than just moving through a model. You can also record paths and bring them into the animation editor to create smooth fly-throughs. From there, you can export them or take them into KeyShot for high-quality visuals. That makes it easy to build dynamic presentations, run design reviews, or simply share your vision in a clear and engaging way. With Walkthrough, Solid Edge 2026 gives you a new perspective on your designs, helping you spot details, communicate ideas, and bring your work to life. Design isn't complete until it's documented, and Design Center's Solid Edge 2026 makes that part of the process faster, clearer, and a lot less tedious, with enhancements to drafting and model-based definition that transform how you create, manage, and share engineering documentation. First, we've added AI-powered automatic drawing generation. This creates 2D drawings that are already 70 to 80% complete the moment you start, with intelligent view placement, dimensioning, and template selection built in. Orthogonal, broken, and isometric views are handled while staying aligned with your drawing standards. You still have full control to adjust before finalizing. This streamlines what has traditionally been a very manual process, saving time on repetitive setup and making it easier to keep drawings consistent, even when you're handling a high volume of parts. Documentation management also got smarter. With the new revision table, every change to your drawing is tracked automatically in a clear, tabular form. That means manufacturers always know they're looking at the latest version, no second guessing, no mix-ups. You can now add your own custom symbols in both 3D PMI and 2D drawings, which makes it easy to standardize communication across teams. Whole tables have also been improved. They now pull in fit class and tolerance automatically, so critical specs are documented quickly and precisely. And for visual clarity, decals are now visible in shaded drawing views. That makes shop floor communication easier and helps reduce inspection errors. The new mid-plane reference plane feature simplifies complex geometry documentation with single-click creation, ensuring everyone from design to manufacturing sees exactly what they need. For teams moving toward model-based definition, we've expanded 3D PDF support. You can now export multiple section views for parts, sheet metal, and assemblies. These 3D PDFs also support JT and STEP, making it easier to share internal design details with downstream teams and external partners. All of these updates, AI-generated drawings, automatic revision tracking, custom symbols, whole tables, and smarter 3D PDFs are designed to help you capture every detail clearly, quickly, and accurately. Whether you're on the shop floor or working with a supplier, Solid Edge 2026 makes sure everyone sees exactly what they need.
Design isn't one size fits all, and neither is Design Center Solid Edge 2026. It gives you more flexibility than ever to make the software work the way you want it to. Let's start with one I know a lot of people are excited about, Dark Theme. At this year's beta testing, it was a star. It not only gives the interface a sleek look, but also makes it easier on your eyes, whether you're working in bright daylight or late at night. By cutting down glare and reducing eye strain, Dark Theme helps you stay focused longer, letting your design stand out without all the visual clutter. If you ever forget how to switch, the AI Copilot is right there to guide you. Copilot also connects to cloud-based preferences, so your setup follows you wherever you go. That means whether you're at the office, at home, or working on the move, your shortcuts and configurations come with you. It's design freedom without the hassle having to reset up your preferences. Little things make a big difference too, like undo and redo support for show and hide commands. When you're deep in a big assembly and accidentally hide the wrong part, you don't have to panic. Just click undo. Simple, flexible, and a huge time saver. The parts library is also more flexible. You can add, remove, and reorder columns, just like in Windows Explorer, so it matches how you work, making managing large assemblies and metadata faster and more efficient. And with redesigned vertical command bars, all your go-to tools are easier to reach. Frequently used commands like circle, rectangle, line, arc, and blend now feature intuitive icons. No drop-downs, no clutter, just faster modeling with fewer clicks. And sometimes it's the little quality of life things that make your day. The new Close All Files command gives you a clean slate with just one click, perfect when you're juggling multiple projects. Solid Edge 2026 is all about giving you control over your workspace, from dark theme and command bars to expanded undo support and cloud-safe settings. Solid Edge adapts to your style, your workflow, and your goals, so you can spend more time designing. We've talked about customizing Design Center Solid Edge to fit your style and workflow, but flexibility isn't just about how the software looks and feels. It's also about how you access the tools you need exactly when you need them. That's where value-based licensing comes in. Instead of committing to every add-on up front, you can use tokens to unlock advanced capabilities on demand. Think of it as a flexible toolkit, the freedom to explore powerful options without a long-term commitment, all while keeping your budget predictable. And with Solid Edge 2026, that toolkit just got bigger. Here's what's new this year. Solid Edge Piping Design. Build piping systems quickly and accurately with automated routing tools that cut out manual steps. Solid Edge P&ID Design. Create intelligent piping and instrumentation diagrams that connect directly to your 3D models for consistency and accuracy. Solid Edge Design Configurator. Automate repetitive design tasks by creating rule-driven configurations in seconds. Solid Edge MBD. Move toward model-based definition with tools to embed dimensions, annotations, and notes directly into 3D models. DSTV Export. Streamline steel fabrication with direct output for saw, drill, and flame cutting machines. No third-party conversions required. We'll discuss this more in a few minutes. Solid Edge Inspector. Speed up inspection workflows with tools to automatically generate inspection reports, balloon drawings, and manage compliance checks. Whether you're solving a one-time challenge, testing out new capabilities, or scaling your team's skills, value-based licensing makes it easy. It's about giving you the freedom to grow at your own pace, explore new possibilities, and get more from your investment in Solid Edge.
Solid Edge gives you incredible power on the desktop, but what about times when you're not at your desk? That's where NXX Essentials comes in. It's a lightweight, browser-based companion, delivering essential CAD, CAM, and CAE that works right alongside Solid Edge, giving you the flexibility to keep designing, reviewing, and collaborating anywhere. Because NXX Essentials shares the same Parasolid kernel, your Solid Edge data flows straight in, no translations, no workarounds. That means you can open models directly in the browser, make quick edits, and create drawings on the fly. Picture this. You're in a customer meeting and need to adjust a design on the spot. NXX Essentials lets you do it. Or maybe your production team catches something on the shop floor. Instead of sending it back upstream and waiting, they can open the model, make a small tweak, and keep things moving. Even non-CAD users can pull up the latest design, mark it up, or create visuals without pulling engineering off task. And customers are already seeing the benefit of pairing NXX Essentials with Solid Edge. Take Bowstone Metal Fabrication, for example. They've been using both tools together to transform how they design, collaborate, and deliver.
When we started out, we were managing our customers through spreadsheets and emails and stuff like that, and it was brutal. There was a lot of heartache, a lot of drop balls, and we couldn't deliver how we thought we should deliver. Their customer service wasn't there. NXX Essentials has been amazing for us. When we found that product, it changed our whole world. We were able to communicate and collaborate with our customers, our vendors, our staff, and manage projects, parts, deliveries. It's been a game changer for us. NX has given us a huge competitive edge just because now we're able to collaborate like no other company around here. There used to be a lot of questions from the team. Now anybody can go back there. They all have access to it. The welders have access. They can pull up a 3D model. They're not looking at a PDF drawing on a piece of paper.
It gives us all the capability of 3D mock-up and looking at it, and we can share it around the whole facility, and we can share it back and forth with customers. They can open it up and see it in 3D and rotate it, edit certain parts of it, and really see more than just what's on a 2D print paper. It's a great tool to have.
My name is Jordan. I'm with Field Support Services. We're the manufacturer of the PyroShot, a ground ignition tool made to dispense delayed chemical ignition spheres in order to start prescribed fire. And the NXX Essentials has been great given that we don't have the programs locally installed on our computer. We're able to just log into this system, upload our files in there, and they just work. I can move it around in a 3D space.
Using NXX with Solid Edge has worked out well for us because with the Hellfire project in NX, we were able to have the customer approve each step along the way, and then our engineering team immediately, pulled those files back into Solid Edge, changed them, and, off and running we went. Maintaining a high-tech environment at Bowstone is our future. That's what we're striving for. That's what's helping us grow. Fortune 50 manufacturers are coming here and, wanting to use Bowstone. It isn't because we have the biggest building in the world. It isn't because we have the most employees in the world. It's because we're the most adaptive to technology and able to fill their needs.
Bowstone's story is a perfect example of what happens when you combine the power of Solid Edge with the flexibility of NXX Essentials. Faster decisions, clearer communication, and a team that can contribute from anywhere. That same advantage is ready for you too. And that's the real power here. It's not just for designers. Managers can review and approve on the go. Production teams can catch and correct issues right on the shop floor. Suppliers can securely access and collaborate without installs or IT headaches. Even sales and marketing can pull up the latest models to support pitches and campaigns. NXX Essentials makes design data useful to everyone, keeping your whole organization connected.
Working with design data is rarely simple. It comes from different sources in different formats and often has to go through a lot of different hands and different departments and different software tools. Design Center Solid Edge 2026 makes that process more reliable and a lot easier to manage. First, let's talk about steel fabrication. We've added direct DSTV export, so structural steel models can go straight to CNC saws, drills, or flame cutters without workarounds or third-party tools. Profiles work without conversion issues, and export can be automated through macros in batch operation. It reduces extra steps and makes the path from design to fabrication much smoother, especially in automated manufacturing systems. Now let's look at section geometry for translation. This new option lets you control exactly what gets shared when you export. Instead of sending an entire model, you can use a section view to define just the portion you want. When exporting to STEP, you can now choose to export only section bodies. This removes non-essential components, reduces file size, and ensures recipients see exactly the geometry you want them to. Finally, Design Center Solid Edge 2026 can now open and import Autodesk Revit files. Files can be inserted directly into assemblies or opened as separate components. Configurable settings control stitching, conversion, and geometry handling while maintaining data fidelity. This enables manufacturing designers to work directly with architectural data, ideal for equipment layout and infrastructure projects. All of these updates, DSTV export, Smarter Section translation, and Revit import make data reuse more trustworthy. Whether you're collaborating across disciplines or moving data from one system to another, Design Center Solid Edge 2026 helps you stay connected, accurate, and in control.
Wow, what a great look at Design Center Solid Edge 2026. A big thank you to Suda, Ben, Laura, Manny, Matt, and Shannon for showing us what's new this year. It's always exciting to see how the team brings these capabilities to life. Design Center Solid Edge 2026 is packed with enhancements, from AI-driven tools like magnetic snap and automatic drawings to powerful updates in sheet metal, parts, walkthrough, and our newest solution, Design Center NXX Essentials. Each one is designed to save time, reduce hassle, and give you more flexibility in how you work. We feel like Solid Edge 2026 is truly one of our strongest releases yet. Not just because of the new features, but because of how they all connect to make your daily work easier and more productive. It's a release that really reflects what our customers have been asking for. If you'd like to learn more about Design Center X Solid Edge and what it can do for you and your company, just reach out to your Siemens partner or account manager. You can also head over to siemens.com/Design Center X Solid Edge, or if it's easier, scan the QR code on the screen for a special $1 offer. And if you haven't tried Design Center Solid Edge yet, now's the time. We've got a free 30-day trial with full access to the software. Just visit siemens.com/try Design Center Solid Edge. Or again, a quick scan of that QR code will get you started. To dive deeper into everything that's new in Design Center Solid Edge 2026, check out siemens.com/Design Center Solid Edge 2026. It's a great way to explore all the new performance and flexibility this release brings. And while you're at it, don't miss NXX Essentials. It's our browser-based CAD solution that makes designing, collaborating, and delivering easier than ever. Visit siemens.com/NXX Essentials or scan the QR code to learn more. You'll find details on features, workflows, and real-world use cases. And here's the best part. Getting started with NXX Essentials is simple. Right now, you can try your first month for only $1. It's a low-risk way to experience the freedom and flexibility of browser-based CAD. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description below. And there you have it. Design Center Solid Edge 2026 is here, and we think it's our best release yet. The only thing left is for you to dive in and make it yours. For Dan and the rest of the team, thank you for joining our launch of Design Center Solid Edge 2026.